Hi guys, and welcome back to the kitchen. So today I am going to be making a potato kale white bean soup. I am very excited about it. So I told you guys that I wanted to make some recipes out of this book because I've made some recipes out of this book. But I think we're gonna do like Recipe Friday. And I previously mentioned that and you guys said yes, you wanted to see that. And so I want soup so bad. So I thought that I would just come with the recipe on hand and we would kind of make it together. I have some organic kale that I just rinsed with like the fruit wash, the fruit vegetable wash. So that's in the sink, and then I will show you guys the potatoes. I'm just gonna cut those up and boil those first, and then I'm using a new ingredient just in case it doesn't have enough flavor. I did go ahead and get some vegetable broth, and make sure you guys check your vegetable broth because one of them that I picked up had oil in it and this one does not, which is lovely. And then the one that I have over here, it's like a concentrate and I've never seen it before. I was excited about that. I also have Better Than Bouillon that has oil in it too, so we're gonna try to avoid all of that today. So I don't have a recipe, I have no idea what I'm doing, so let's just make soup together. My hair is out of control. 100% out of control, but we're just gonna rock with it. So I'm a little nervous to use this broth thing fully. So basically it says just add water, and one of these is for 1 cup of water. So I'm thinking that I'm going to add my liquid is mainly gonna be this, and I'm gonna cook the onion and garlic in there with this. So I'm gonna do half of this container. I guess I can bring you closer, huh? I really wanna make a lot of soup so that I have it for the whole week. So I think that's about half. And then I'm gonna add this in there. This is what it looks like. Why is it so blurry? There we go. And then I showed you guys the box already. If I can find the links to this stuff for like some store, then I will definitely link it below so that you can find it. That's what it looks like. It's like a sauce. If this is really strong, then I can either add like water or more of the vegetable broth. I feel like that's not too strong. So yeah, I'm gonna add that. I cut up an onion off camera. There is a whole food plant-based doctor that commented on one of my pictures. And he's an ER doctor, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. To me, that's very interesting. I'm like kind of nerdy, if you will. But people's health and like my health and my family and stuff is really, really extremely important to me. And so the more I can learn, the better. And I think the best way to be a good example is like, to be a good example is like to be that yourself, you know? So yeah, that was like very exciting. And so I took a break and was listening into what he was saying and like to what the girl was saying, and it was really nice. Anyway, I cut up an onion And I think this is like just like a medium-sized onion. It's I'll get the bag out and show you guys. I'm not exactly sure what kind it is, but I love onions. So if you guys are not onion fans, do not add this much onion, obviously. I'll show you guys what onions. I got this bag from Aldi. These are Vidalia onions in this bag. Yes, sweet Vidalia onions. And then I'm gonna do like, probably like a tablespoon or so of garlic. You guys know how I cook. It's just like kind of all over the place. And then I adjust accordingly, like to like what flavor profile. So we're gonna do like a heaping tablespoon. I love onion and garlic. So this is what it's looking like. And then we're just gonna plop that in there. I hear everything sizzling, so I'm just gonna stir this up. Let's get this guy. The potatoes, or not the potatoes, the beans. So those are ready to go in the sink. I really just want to cook down the onion, and I feel like I should have cut the potatoes up a bit. But you know what I can do before I put the beans in there? I have my hand blender. My gosh, my hair is out of control. I don't want to touch it too much because I don't want it to get in the food. But I'm kind of like feeling the fro a little bit. So yeah, I can hand blend the potatoes and onions and garlic together. Oh gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. It doesn't look that appetizing right now, but if you just give it some time, it will all work out. All right, so we're a little chunky right now. I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna hand blend this. I wonder if I can do this without getting it everywhere with one hand. Let's try it. So there's really like not that much fluid, liquid should I say. Okay, so that made the texture a bit thicker than what I wanted. So I'm gonna add the rest of the vegetable broth in. Guys, I literally have no idea what I'm doing, so bear with me here. It's gonna turn out great. That's better already. And then now, all I'm gonna do is add some seasonings. I'm gonna add the kale in there, in the beans, and then I'm going to let it simmer. All right, here are my Great Northern beans. I have 2 cans that I rinsed off. I'm just gonna add those in and give it a good mix. Okay, then we're gonna add this kale. So I didn't know if I was supposed to add the stems or not, but when I was looking up, they're good for you, and so I'm just gonna rip it up like this and put as much in there as I see fit. This is what it looks like now. I'm not sure what flavor profile I'm going for, but I just got out, obviously, like your salt and pepper, and then I got turmeric because that's really good for you. And then to activate the turmeric, I'm not sure how true this is, but I'm pretty sure you need black pepper. And then I have this like salt-free Mrs. Dash just to add some more flavor. So I'm gonna add this in there as well. How much? I have no idea. I'm gonna go easy on the salt. I'm gonna mix, mix, mix. I'm gonna taste it, and then I'm just gonna let it simmer until the kale wilts. So while this is cooking, I'm going to make some rice in my rice cooker. I'm gonna put a lid on this. I think I have one, if this is the right size. Yes, so I'm gonna do maybe like 20 minutes and see what it's looking like. In the meantime, I'm gonna make the rice and clean this up, and then we'll come back. The kale I didn't use, I will probably juice it. I swear, my hair gets bigger every time I come on here. But we're in full-on comfort mode. The rice is cooking back there. The timer just went off for 20 minutes, so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. It smells so good. Eat on it. There's some flavor that's missing. I don't know what it is. Is it salt? Because I tried not to put too much salt in it. It smells really good and the flavor is good. It's just missing something. It's spicy enough. I put a lot of pepper. If you guys don't like pepper, don't put that much. It's a little it has a little to it. I guess like the more I taste the broth, the more I'll know like what it's missing. A little bit. Sprinkle, sprinkle, and put the rest back. I'm gonna look up a recipe and see like what they added. Theirs looks really good too. I think mine looks bomb. Okay, recipe ingredients. Chicken broth, cannellini beans. We used Great Northern, White Northern. Olive oil, we don't need that. Kale, we have, okay. That's it. See, they did what I did basically. I added more. And I remember I said something was missing. I waited another 20 minutes. The kale is still a little crunchy, but we're gonna take it out anyway. Overnight and like as it sits and stuff, I think it will soften up. It doesn't bother me, but if it will bother you guys, you can just cut the kale off the stem. But I think it's like really good for you. I'm not exactly sure, so if you guys know, please comment below. But I figured out what it was missing. It just needed some liquid aminos. And so I'm pretty sure that I burnt my mouth trying it several times, but I think it's ready. And so let's plate it up. Okay guys, so we've made it to the end. I have my white bean kale potato soup already right here. Thumbnail, hopefully. So yeah, let's give it a taste test. The rice is cooled off because the rice was quicker. It cooked faster than the soup. So yeah, let's give it a taste. And like I said, like at the last second, I just added the liquid aminos, and I will do my very best to recreate the recipe in the description box below for you, because I didn't have a recipe. I was just kind of mixing things together how I normally do and just waiting for it to taste right. Let's not burn my mouth again. That's what it was missing. It's so good. Solid 10 out of 10. I try not to do like things over 10 out of 10, or I would, and like a lot of my stuff would be like 12 out of 10, 50 out of 10, like that's ridiculous. This is a 10 out of 10 easily, and like what was a game changer was adding the liquid aminos in there. So yeah, please let me know if you guys try this, and please let me know if you guys like this video. I think I want to do one of these like once a week where I just kind of like cook something that's whole food, plant-based, and hopefully like really simple. This took longer than I expected, but it's so worth it because now I have soup for the rest of the week. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you guys are going to try this, and any tips or tricks for next time that I make this. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, now to get off this huge sticker. Okay. It's not made for short people at all.